Today on Deep Dive, we're going to be looking at DC Comics Kamandi number 4. What dangers lie in the suburbs of Las Vegas? Let's flip some pages and find out. Hello everyone, my name is Devin, also known as DH Artist, and welcome back to my Deep Dive series. Today we'll be continuing the adventures of Kamandi, the last boy on Earth. And if you missed my deep dive coverage of his previous issues, I'll link to them in the video description below. Even though this can be viewed on your phone or computer, try casting it onto your TV so you can really see the detail and quality of the book. Now if you're interested in learning more about the King of Comics himself, Jack Kirby, be sure to check out the Jack Kirby Museum here on YouTube. They've got hours of amazing content and information. I'll also leave a link to their website in the video description below. With each book you can expect their conditions to vary. Today's issue is in nice condition, so there won't be anything to detract from the artwork. If you enjoy these types of videos and want to see more content like it, check out some of my other deep dives. I've covered issues like Black Panther number 4, Journey into Mystery number 111, Mr. Miracle number 2, and Batman number 126, pitting the dynamic duo against the villainous Firefly. For a complete list of my videos, visit the organized playlists on my channel, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a single video. Kamandi number 4 was published in March of 1973. Editor was Jack Kirby, cover artists were Jack Kirby and Mike Royer. The story, titled The Devil's Arena, was written in pencil by Jack Kirby and inked and lettered by Mike Royer. The book consists of 32 pages with a cover price of 20 cents. Having escaped Ape Town and survived a deadly attack from an alien creature, Kamandi, Ben, and Renzi search for supplies in the ruins of a Las Vegas suburb. Eagle-eyed Kirby fans will notice that Kamandi is reading the first issue of The Demon, a character also created by Jack Kirby, and one I plan on debuting here on my channel later this year. Having found plenty of food for their journey, our heroes search the rundown shopping center looking for clues to what caused the great disaster. When Renzi hears movement nearby, they make their way back to their airship. Just as Kamandi follows Ben and Renzi up the Magna cable, a vehicle bursts into sight, but instead of being driven by gorillas, these attacking creatures are tigers from Great Caesar's army, the same army that Kamandi and his friends encountered in issue number 1. With Kamandi safely aboard the airship, they watch as the tiger's dune chariot circles around for another pass, when suddenly guerrilla soldiers launch a surprise attack on the unsuspecting tigers. Catching the tigers off guard, the gorillas try to blow up their chariot, and even though the cats manage to escape, one of them gets left behind. The gorillas discover that the tiger they've captured is none other than Tufton, royal son of the great Caesar. The gorillas then set their sights on Kamandi and his friends, and a barrage of mortars and gas shells engulf the airship. As the smoke of gas vapors clear, we see our heroes have been knocked unconscious, and the gorillas slowly lower the airship with their grappling hooks. Some time passes before Kamandi comes to, only to find that he's once again a prisoner of the gorillas. With no sign of his companions, Kamandi is taken to a drained swimming pool, which now acts as a makeshift corral for the other humans the gorillas have captured. Since the Great Disaster, humans have become more wild and nomadic. A few of them see Kamandi as a threat and try to attack him. But since they lack the conception of precision fighting, Kamandi knocks them back with his fists. Drawing the attention of one of the guards, Kamandi goads him into a fight, tricking him into coming down into the pit. When the guard tries to strike him with his staff, Kamandi knocks him over with a kick. He then grabs the gorilla's gun and shoots him before he can strike back. Quickly, Kamandi picks off the other guard, and before climbing the ladder to escape, he calls out to the rest of the humans, rallying them to fight for freedom. Charging to freedom, the humans pour out of the pit behind Kamandi, while the gorillas set up defenses to stop them. Some of the interesting advertising featured in this issue is an ad for International Correspondence School. There's a half-page ad to train at home to be a veterinary assistant. There's a full-page ad featuring a variety of fun patches. And near the back there's a full-page ad for Gold Crown, the classic board game from the Helen of Toy game company. Using the fleeing escapees as a diversion, Kamandi crawls into a narrow duct. It then widens, and he finds himself in the prison cell of the tiger that the gorillas captured. After they exchange pleasantries, Kamandi asks him why he hasn't tried to escape. The tiger explains that he was waiting for just the right moment. Meanwhile, outside the walls of the gorilla outpost, Great Caesar's army stands at the ready. Quickly launching their battering rams, the tigers smash through the gates, charging into battle. From his cell window, Kamandi watches as the two armies clash. As the fighting intensifies, the firing begins to spatter the walls around him, with shell and flame getting dangerously close. When the gorilla guards abandon their post to join in the fighting, the tiger quickly kicks down the cell door, and before going their separate ways, the tiger introduces himself to Kamandi as Tufton, royal son of the Great Caesar, before heading off down the long corridor. Thinking quickly, Kamandi realizes that Tufton wanted to be caught. He wanted to be taken here, and the battle outside was staged to give him freedom of movement here. And so instead of making his way to freedom, Kamandi follows quickly behind Tufton. Kamandi soon finds that the gorilla prison is built on the remains of a pre-disaster airbase. It's not long before Kamandi finds himself in a portion of the base that's remained untouched by time. He then spots Tufton, who has found a relic fighter jet that possesses great destructive power, and the tigers plan to use it for their conquest. Acting quickly, Kamandi grabs a flamethrower from the armory, and rushing to the jet, calls for Tufton to stand aside. Before Tufton can stop Kamandi, he ignites the jet with the flamethrower. This action has given Kamandi a new meaning to his existence. From now on, his mission will be to see that humans get their second chance. And as the aircraft is engulfed in a giant explosion, the two jump for cover. Can Kamandi escape the battling armies? Will he find Ben and Renzi? There's more action ahead in our next exciting issue titled The One-Armed Bandit. I hope you enjoyed today's deep dive. If there's a particular issue or comic you'd like me to flip, drop it down in the comments section and I'll see if I can add it to my poll box. If you enjoy these types of videos, please show your support by subscribing to my channel. As always, please consider liking and feel free to share this video. And until next time, deep divers, thanks for watching.